Hello and welcome to Titanium Chalice Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Scorpio, okay? So this is for anybody who has any placement of Scorpio in their chart. If you do, great. If not, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because everyone knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, what was I going to mention? Yeah, I'll be mentioning the decks I use as I use them. If I don't, they will be in the description box below. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Scorpios, because I have a Scorpio moon myself, let's get into your cards. Yeah. Oh, the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Alright, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share what they should expect to start for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got the Prince of Winter with the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, and Ego as well. Now I'm gonna put a disclaimer, okay? I have I see the Prince of Winter as very impulsive, which is actually written on the card, but it's one time I picked up on very positive energy on this card. Generally, I see this as like a teen or tween, this individual, so I don't use your own intuition and your own discernment, please. I feel like I'm gonna give the Prince of I might give the Prince of Winter a bad rap. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios. Then you have the Six of Winter. Cancer also got this card. Yeah. And Renewal. Cancer did not get this card. Interesting. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got the Wheel! The Wheel. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The Three of Summer and the Nine of Summer, and the Lovers and the Six of Summer, and the Nine of Spring and the Ten of Autumn. I guess I'll get to that. Very interested to know what the Ten of Spring is going to let me in on. Nine of Spring, that is. Nine of Spring is going to let me in on. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. The King of Spring wanted to pop out. And King of Spring really wanted to pop out. King of Spring, Five of Autumn, the Sun card, the Princess of Winter, the Three of Spring, the Six of Autumn, Three of Winter, Six of Spring, the Hermit. Yeah. Okay, now I guess we're getting another mini deck. Another mini deck is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so okay, now yes, okay, so that was the Radleigh Valentine. That was Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. This is Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle. Okay, I'm going to use this to clarify. So first set you have the Prince of Winter, the Chariot, and the Ego card. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good, who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share why all these cards are here for the first set. Please, angels and guides. And the card you got is Unity. Unity. Kind of alluding with Lattice Moon's daughter, as well as the fairy godmother and the singer of the Chalice. And the Master Maker. Yep. Okay, so for the second set, you have the Six of Winter and the Renewal card. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share why these two cards are here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios. And you got the Rar card, followed by the Green Woman, followed by the Friends, followed by the Singer of Intuition, followed by Geo the Slow, and the Singer of Courage. Yep. And I'm going to add on and Town the Poet, as well as the Undressing of a Salad, and the Bright Mother. Why do I do this to myself? Well, I don't do this to me. It's a message that the cards want to say. And the Solace card. Okay. So, now for the third set. You have the Wheel, the Three of Summer, the Wheel, the Three of Summer, the Nine of Summer, the Lovers, the Six of Summer, and the Nine of Spring, and the 10 of Autumn. So, not you. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share why all these cards are here for the third set. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios. And you got, what am I saying? Luminous Doom. The Oakman, I guess it really was meant to come out. The Oakman. Well, we can actually put this as the first, because this is what popped out first. Pohare of the Water. The Book. Singer of Healing. And the Singer of Initiation. And Gotcha. And the Singer of Transfiguration. What? Transfiguration. Okay. Now, for the fourth set, you have the King of Spring, the Five of Autumn, the Sun card, the Princess of Winter, the Three of Spring, the Six of Autumn, Three of Winter, the Six of Spring, and the Hermit card. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share why all these cards are here for the 4th set. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share why all these cards are here for the 4th set. Please, angels and guides. Then you got the Glankener, the Bodacious Bodak, Ecstasis, the Death card, She of the Cruach, Mickle and Muckle, Topsy Turvets, and the Journeyman. Sylvanius as well. Singer of Connection. And yeah. So now for the first set. Alright, you have number 1, the Prince of Winter, who I did say, disclaimer here, is a very intellectual, determined, and focused, and impulsive individual. Well, I could say that impulsive could be the impulsiveness could be taken 2 ways, right? Someone who just goes with the flow, or someone who is overly excited, doesn't really think about what he has to do before doing it. He just does stuff out of impulse, not really consciously thinking about them. Though I feel like this Prince of Winter is, because it talks of impulse, right? So I've spent too much time explaining that. At the bottom it says, seek out an intellectual solution to your problem, the need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. Okay. Then you have the Chariot. Now the Chariot talks of success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. So basically, the way I see it is that this Prince of Winter is following his intuitive nudges more than anything else, more than logic. And that is why he seems impulsive, when in actuality he's not. He's just tapped into the right frequency. Then you have the Ego, which is the Devil card in this deck. It says the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear or worry. I feel like, seeing as I had that interpretation of the Prince of Winter, I feel like this is representing everyone who is surrounding the Prince of Winter, because they don't feel confident in his decisions, so they tend to second guess. And now for the clarifying cards, you have Unity, which talks of union, mystical experience, and spiritual home. So I feel like the people who are represented by the Ego card are having a difficult time connecting with the Prince of Winter, much like I did at the beginning of the reading. And due to that, they're having issues with connecting with their spiritual home. I guess that is accurate because I just yawned. Then you have Lattice, Moon's daughter. Now Lattice, alright, talks of light cast and shadow, spiritual epiphany, spiritual guidance, illumination, riddles. So I feel like this prince, the people around the Prince of Winter who are getting lost in appearances are losing sight of what really matters. And that is why it is being suggested that you go back to what was I going to say? You go back to your source, you go back to your guidance, you go back to listening to your guidance. Right? Yes. Now, the next card you have is the Fairy Guide. Now, the Fairy Guide, alright, talks of gifts, talents, grace, helpful lessons. So this is going to be a very useful lesson that is going to allow you to move forward, much forward than you had in the past. Next, you have the Singer of the Chalice. Now, the Singer of the Chalice talks of trust, joy, patience, creativity, hope, and miracles. So once you tap into the Lady of the Harvest energy, you need to have faith and trust that everything is going to replace itself in due time and due course. Don't try to rush things. No, and that is when you have that is when you have Master Maker. Now, the Master Maker talks of skill, craftsmanship, magician, moral strength, and invention. Well, what I was talking about comes with skill. You need to be a craftsman of your own mental thought processes, should I say. And that is definitely going to demand a lot of moral strength from your part. So, to be patient enough to wait for things to pan out as they should. Next, second set of cards, alright? For the second set, you have the Six of Winter, which talks of positive changes on their way, welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. So basically, once you figure out how to tame your own self-critique, you will be able to move to calmer waters. And with that movement into calmer waters, you'll be able to have time to sit down and reevaluate the past and the present so that you can plan a bright new future. That's how you can understand your life's purpose, releasing judgment of yourself or others in regards to how you decide to act in certain situations. Now, once you do that, you'll be able to tap into the Rar energy. And the Rar card, alright, talks of wild energy, pure potential. So no one's gonna be able to stop you because you will be on a whole nother level. Then you have the Green Woman. Now, the Green Woman talks of natural magic, expectant gratitude, wildness, and untamable creativity. Yes. Well, untamable creativity is pure potential. Wild energy, pure potential. I wonder what it means to have the bottom of my foot starting itching. If anyone knows, put that in the box below. Add that as a comment. I would love to know. Next, you have Friends. Now, talks of friendship, aid, support. I feel like because the indication that Dharma Jane made was brought to my attention, I feel like the support will be coming from you. You will be the support system of other friends you have, I feel. So, okay, so be mindful. of that. And due to that, it is suggested that you utilize your intuition, your perceptiveness, your oracular powers, for which you have awareness and trust. Okay, that you trust it. Yes. Now this might take a while, because this does talk of cycles of time, slowness, waiting, patience. Then you have the Singer of Courage. Now the Singer of Courage talks of bravery, sublimation of fear, and moral strength. You had moral strength twice, I feel, already. And so basically, I feel like this renewal, moving to the Six of Winter, is going to be scary. And then revisiting everything about yourself and rehashing it is going to take excessive moral strength. Because it ain't easy. But if you do that, you'll be able to tap into Town the Poet's energy. Now, Town the Poet has clear sight. He can see clearly about what needs to happen. So, I mean, as much time as this might take, you clearly see that this is how you should be doing things. And that is why you're seeking to it. And due to that, you will appear like you will appear to others as being impossible, as being impossible and achieving the impossible. Yes, because I generally equate this as a group of people that is confronted by a person that they have never seen before. I equate this to two universes like clashing. For example, the people in the background to me are like the little people in Mario Party, the brown folk, that just scurry around everywhere that Mario jumps on and smashes. That. And the person in the front, in the foreground, okay, to me is a Smurf. Those two are from two completely different universes, and hence the fact that there is the idea of being impossible on this card. That is when you have the Fairy Bright Mother card pop out, which talks of creativity, nurturing, productivity, intimacy, and sheltering. Yes. So, I mean, if you want to... my voice just cracked. If you want to be able to coexist with this new group, there is going to be a lot of need for nurturing and sheltering from both parties, right? So that one does not go crazy, more crazy than the other. Next, you have the Solace card. Now, the Solace card, alright, talks of knowledge, consciousness, synthesis, and spiritual epiphany. So as much as you're learning to coexist with this group, they are also learning how to coexist with you, and in that you are picking up a lot of information that you are synthesizing, and that you are coming up with new ideas for. Okay. Next set, you have the Wheel, which talks of movement forward. I'm trying to do this quick. The Three of Summer, which talks of celebration. The Nine of Summer, which talks of emotional fulfillment. The Lovers, which talks of a choice. The Six of Summer, which talks of remembering your childhood or having children. The Nine of Spring, which talks about difficulties and protecting your environment. And then the Ten of Autumn, which talks of, due to the fact that you have been able to master this, the Nine of Spring, which is the Nine of Wands in this deck, which talks of having a lot of burdens and being weighed down by them. Well, because you've gone through a lot of hardships, you are now, why are my joints are itchy. You are now being able to tap into the abundance card, the material abundance card, which will definitely, yes, will definitely be the reward that you get after being able to manage this Nine of Wands. Okay, so now let us clarify, shall we? I hope that made some sense. I've noticed I've been taking too long with my readings. So, now, the first card is the Oakman, which talks of ancient wisdom, depth, and strength. So basically, you are going to gain strength through this Nine of Spring. What am I saying? Ancient wisdom, depth, and strength are the things that you will be getting after you go through that Nine of Spring. During the Nine of Spring, you will feel like you will be self-defeating yourself. You feel like you have self-pity. Self-pity. Self-destruction. But once you get to the Ten of Autumn, or something that will lead to the Ten of Autumn, is the fact that you notice that in order for you to really be able to tap into material wealth, you need to take care of yourself, which is something else that this card talks about. Then you have Pohariel of the Waters. Now, Pohariel talks of gracefully accepting change. So, in order for you to utilize this ancient wisdom and understand that you first and foremost need to take care of yourself, you need to what is the word? You need to gracefully accept change. I have a lash that is like stuck in my eyelid, which like, I'm not moving, Okay. Next you have the Pook. Now the Pook talks of shape changer, good and bad and good, paradox resolution. So as much as you are accepting change, you are also seeing that the change is needed. So it's fine to be like, I accept change, but I don't need change. How that will basically indicate that you are keeping yourself stuck. Once you figure that out, you will be able to heal your body, your mind, and or your spirit, which is amazing. Next, you have the Singer of Initiation. Now, the Singer of Initiation, talks of passage through trial, triumph, new level. So, once you do go through all this difficulty, you will basically be able to move to another level of life or another level of consciousness, which will shock you, because for the longest time you thought that you've done it, you don't need to go anywhere else. And the odd thing is that I just remembered a specific story that I read in one of my manuals in university, and it's actually a legend. It's a made up legend. No, well, it's a legend, but the way they explained it is, well, they talk of a rodent in this legend, and this rodent is going on a quest, right? A quest to figure something out. He has been hearing noises, like sounds, and he wants to find out the source of it. And by the end of his quest, he went through a lot of difficulties, but at the end of it, he elevated his thinking, he elevated his thought process, and he transformed himself literally from one thing to another. And it was that transformation indicated the end of his old life, which is exactly what the Phoenix talks about. Now, this is the Singer of Transfiguration, which talks of transformation, transcendence, and metamorphosis. And that is exactly what that story was entailing, which is that rodent completely shifted his life. He changed himself, and he became stronger thanks to it. Yes. I hope I was able to clearly and accurately, I hope I was able to clearly explain, so that you, and if you don't understand, I understand, so, but please just leave it in the box below. Now, the first card in the third set is the wheel, which basically talks of forward movement. Wait a minute. Oh no! I basically gotcha. It's gonna surprise. Yeah, okay, so I was doing the third set and I skipped. I went back. Alright, so basically that's what I was seeing. Transformation. For you are transforming something major in your reality now. Okay, for the fourth set, we have the King of Spring, who's a very innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical person. This is basically talking of a windfall of money. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter to your cause. Yes. Then you have Five of Autumn. Now the Five of Autumn, okay, talks of reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for a career change. Feeling challenged by money issues. Yeah. Wait a minute. You're gonna have a windfall of money. I can tell you this. I'm gonna have a little income. I'm gonna have a little. Some money is gonna come in next week for me, but that doesn't mean that I can stop everything I'm doing and just be willy-nilly and spend it all on frivolous things. No, I have specific plans for that sum of money. Next, you have the Sun card. Now, the Sun card is the happiest card in tarot. Okay, it talks about plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that should be amazing ideas that lead to reviews and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. So things are slowly but moving forward, and helping you to attain your happiness in while you do that. Then you have the Princess of Winter. Now the Princess of Winter, alright, talks of information. The Princess of Winter is an inquisitive, truthful, realistic, and undiplomatic individual. It says information that might help, that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or adult. So, I mean, I feel like you're more in touch with your sixth sense than you would give yourself credit for. Once you understand that little tidbit of information, you will be able to tap into the 3 of Spring energy, which talks about plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Notice how I was talking about you will have okay, so there's a there's something great coming in, but that doesn't mean that you can stop working on what you're doing. No, it just says that be patient. There is more to come, so don't lose heart. See, the next card is the 6 of Winter. It's 6 of Autumn. Now the 6 of Autumn talks of the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. I feel like this is referring to farther than this week, but it will definitely give you more leeway monetary wise. Then you'll have the 3 of Winter. Now the 3 of Winter, alright, talks of reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. I feel like this is referring to the fact that your money is not on point this week. You feel like you're in a little pinch and you feel like you feel like your money's a little tight and that you need to rethink all your investments. Next you have the 6 of Spring, which talks of what wonderful news is on its way, smart choices that bring rewards, success and public recognition. Basically, this is talking about how you will be able to I feel like the fact that you are being asked to not splurge and be mindful of your money this week is going to lead you to a success that will be recognized by others. Alright? And once you get that success, I feel like you are going to become, or you're going to take on, a mentor. And start taking a break from society in order to commit to your spiritual growth and not be bogged down by what other people think. Now, the first card is the Glankener. The first card clarifying it is the Glankener. Now, the Glankener talks of illusions, delusions, lust, and projection, which is, for me, it is what other people are telling you. That I feel like the heartbreak, that is what it's talking about, the heartbreak. Then you have the Bodacious Bodak. Now the Bodacious Bodak talks of order at the very end. So basically it's going to take you some time to figure out what the order is that you should follow. Okay? But once you do, you will definitely be able to tap into your ecstasy, your joy, your rapture, and motivation. This is the Ecstasis card. You will be over the moon with joy, which will be... And that Ecstasis card was only permitted to you because you allowed something within you to pass away and to leave your being, because you were receptive to what was going on around you. You took that in, and you made sure that you were nurturing to it, and that you gave it its room to grow, and that it could expand and get as tall as it wants. And that's when you will be able to notice the blessings that you have in your life, and that you allowed in due to the fact that you thought this through. That next you have topsy-turvets. Now topsy-turvets talks of changing of a viewpoint, fresh new ways of seeing, and new fresh look, new ways of seeing. And that is in reference to the Hermit. You're being able to have a mentor is going to allow you to see things from a different perspective. That, and also going within, also gives you that perspective. And due to that new perspective, you will be able to move forward with whatever you want to create in your reality, which is amazing. Yeah. And due to that moving forward, you will be able to cut through deception, get to the truth, and have clarity. Yeah. Next you have the Singer of Connection. Now the Singer of Connection, alright, talks of spiritual connection, karma, balance, empathy. Awesome! So, my gorgeous and fellow Scorpios, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment. Because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Scorpios, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!